Okay, so initially 240 male bats and 160 female bats have been tagged. So male, female, I'm just going to write down 240 and 160, and then 100 more are tagged. So probably in the next experiment they tagged 100, and then they're asking how many more male bats are tagged. So I'm just going to put X over here, right? Now the total number of male bats which have been tagged are 240 plus X here, and then females are 160 plus 100, which is 260, right? And now they're saying 3/5 of the total number of bats. So what's the total number of bats? We can just add these numbers. These are the male, these are the female, right? So 240 plus X plus 260. So 240 plus 260, you can check it, it's 500, right? So 500 plus X. That's the total number of bats, okay? And now they're saying the ratio of this guy to this guy is 3/5. So let's write this down as a math formula. You've got 240 plus X over 500 plus X, right, is equal to 3/5. And then you know what to do. You just need to cross multiply it, right? It's just a ratio. So this times this is equal to this times this, okay? If you have trouble with this, get in touch with me. I'll give you some drills to master this skill. Okay, so just cross multiply, you get 5 times 240 plus X is equal to 3 times 500 plus X. Okay, now we're just going to distribute this inside like this. So you get 5 times 240, right? 5 times 240 is 1200, and then 5 times X is 5X, right? And over here 3 times 500, 3 times 500 is 1500 plus 3x. Now, simple idea, just move the 3x to the other side, subtract by 3x. So this goes away and you get a negative 3x here. And 1200 you move to the other side, comes like this. Simplify it to get 2x is equal to 1500 minus 1200 is 300, or x is equal to 300 over 2, which is 150. Now, here's the most important step. You got 150, you need to put it inside here and check it, right? So I'm going to plug in place of x, right over here, it should be 150. Okay, I'm just going to use a different ink over here now. Let's see, 240 plus x, which was now the x is 150, so you got 390, right? Because I'm just trying to double check the answer. So 390 is the number of male bats, and 500 plus x, so I'm going to plug in x here to get 500 plus 150, which is 650. Now let's check if the ratio of this guy to this guy is indeed equal to 3/5. Okay, so you're going to have 390 over 650, right? So zeros and zeros cancel out. Again, if you have trouble with ratios, get in touch with me, okay? And this one is 13 times 3 and 13 times 5. Or you can use your calculator to double check that it is indeed 3/5. So that's why 150 is the number of male bats, okay? Now you try this problem. I'm just going to change some of the parameters here. Let's say instead of 240, you had 150 male bats, okay? And over here, instead of 160, you had 100 female bats, okay? They have originally been tagged, and now let's say instead of this 100, you have 200 more female bats, okay? And you were asked how many more male bats must be tagged so that instead of 3/5, I'm going to change it to a half. Half of the total number of bats are female. Okay, so try this problem where you have originally 150 male and 100 female bats, and 200 more are tagged. And so how many more bats must be added, male bats must be added, so that half of the total number of bats are male now. Okay, post your answer in the comments and see you very soon.